heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man slide around like the hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes in the front all the way to the back.
Hello and welcome to my channel. So today's look is a heart-eyed skull, and I started off by having my brows already blocked out with glue, and then I got an eyebrow pencil and sketched out the design on my face. I then filled in the skull with the Snazaroo Clown White face paint. Using a black eyeshadow, I start to add some shading around the skull, starting off with the hollow temples. Then moving on to the heart eye sockets, I create a little bit of shading around the outside of them so it looks like there's a little bit of a ridge. I don't close it up in the centre because I want to add a little bit of a brow bone. Once I'm happy with the placement of where I've put the shade in, I then go back and add some more black eyeshadow just to really deepen those shadows. I then add a little bit of shading to the jawline as well. I didn't want this skull to look perfectly clean and white, so I got a textured sponge from Mayron and I put it into a brown face paint and started to add some texture to it. I then prime my eyes with a P. Louise base in the shade 0, and then I use the Snazaroo face paint in the shade Fuchsia Pink and go over that. For this skull, what you would normally paint black, so the eye sockets, where the nose is, the jaw, I have painted pink because I just wanted this to be a little bit different. To make the heart a little bit more UV and neon and just a brighter pink, I mixed the Snazaroo Clown White face paint in with a little bit of UV pink pigment that is from Makeup a Murder. Because I've mixed it in with the white, it is not a bright classic neon pink, but it's very much like a pastel neon. I really liked it. I then go into the hot pink eyeshadow in the Beauty Power Goddess of the Earth palette and start to place it over my eyelid and under my eye. I then go into the red eyeshadow in that same palette and start to blend it around the outside of where I've put that pink. I then go into the Colourpop Frozen 2 Elsa palette and use the shade called Spindrift and start to place this around the outside of the heart, just to create a little bit of a shadow. I then applied the YSL Mascara Vinyl Couture in the shade 6. I then do exactly the same as what I did with the heart eyes to the hole on the side of the jaw. I also do the same with the holes by the nose. I cover my lips with white face paint and start to paint on the teeth of the skeleton. I start to paint in between the teeth pink so it matches the eye sockets and the nose and the holes on either side of the jaw. Going back to the black eyeshadow, I start to create some shading above the teeth. And I do the same underneath the bottom teeth as well. I then get the face paint by Moon Creations called Bright Red and I start to paint down my neck. I also add some of the Snazaroo Fuchsia Pink face paint as well. I made it so the edge was really kind of rough and it had really big brush strokes in it. I then mixed a black face paint in with a little bit of red to make a super dark red and started to paint this from my jawline going down my neck a little bit as well. And lastly, I go over all of that with some pink and white to make some really big brush strokes. And we are done. I put on this red wig that I got from Annabelle's Wigs, and this is the final look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you do like it, make sure to hit that like button as it really helps me and my channel out. And if you'd like to see more from me, you can hit the subscribe button and also follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. My name is @Brooke.Ellis_ on both of those. You'll see it on the screen right now and it'll be linked in the description down below, along with some discount codes for different makeup brands if you are interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!